My wife is teaching our toddlers to death and I'm about to lose it? My wife turns every single moment into a classroom. Grocery store? John, count the items. What's this called? Can you read his name tag? The line behind us is rolling their eyes. The cashier looks annoyed. My 4-year-old is shifting from foot to foot, clearly bored out of his mind. At dinner, she's teaching our 2-year-old. This is a ladle, Bill. Water boils when you see bubbles. See how the steam rises? That's evaporation. He just wants to eat his damn mac and cheese before it gets cold. Instead, he's getting a chemistry lesson. Yesterday, a kitten ran across the street. Normal parent asks, "What animal is that?" My wife, "It's a baby cat." What's a baby cat called? Is a cat a mammal or reptile? How do mammals raise their young? Do all mammals have fur? I told her I was getting a headache and walked home alone. The fair was the breaking point. 4 hours there, kids never rode one ride. They got physics lessons instead of the Ferris wheel. See how centrifugal force works, Johnny? Nutrition lessons instead of cotton candy. Sugar affects your brain chemistry. Counting lessons instead of ring toss games. Let's calculate probability. Other families walked past us having actual fun. Kids screaming with joy on rides, faces sticky with cotton candy, clutching stuffed animals they won. My kids stood there like little professors, taking notes in their heads. When John asked, "Daddy, why can't we just play?" my heart broke. My wife immediately jumped in. "This is playing. We're building neural pathways." That night, she said, "The kids had so much fun today. I completely lost it." No, they didn't have fun. They got lectured for 4 hours. Nothing they did could be considered fun in any universe. They're 4 and 2, not grad students. She accused me of not caring about their education. Said I want them to be mindless consumers instead of critical thinkers. The next day, John's preschool teacher called. She said he's brilliant, knows everything about everything, has an incredible vocabulary. But when given free time to just paint or play with blocks, he freezes. He asks, "What am I supposed to learn from this?" He literally doesn't know how to just have fun anymore. When other kids are finger painting messy pictures, he's trying to identify primary and secondary colors. When they're building random towers, he's calculating structural engineering. The teacher said she's never seen a child so unable to just be a kid. My wife broke our kids. She turned childhood into a never-ending SAT prep course. It started small. When John was 18 months, she'd narrate everything. "We're putting on your blue shirt. Blue is a primary color. Primary colors are red, blue, and yellow." I thought it was cute at first, but it escalated. Bath time became water displacement theory. Bedtime stories became narrative structure analysis. Even potty training involved discussions about bodily functions and digestive systems. I tried talking to her multiple times. "Honey, they're just babies. Let them be babies." She'd get defensive. Early childhood is when their brains are most plastic. We're giving them advantages other kids won't have. Do you want them to fall behind? Every conversation ended the same way. She'd pull up articles about enrichment and cognitive development to prove her point. Last week, I found her 47-page curriculum she'd written for our toddlers. It included daily learning objectives, vocabulary goals, and assessment rubrics for a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. The breaking point came when Bill had a meltdown because he couldn't correctly identify geometric shapes in his sandwich. He was crying because his PB&J was cut into triangles instead of rectangles, and my wife was trying to explain polygon classifications to a sobbing toddler. I grabbed both kids and took them to McDonald's, just to play, just to be loud, just to get Happy Meal toys that serve no educational purpose whatsoever. When we got home, she was furious. "You're undermining everything I'm trying to build. Those toys are just plastic garbage." That's when it hit me. She's so obsessed with their intellectual development, she's forgotten they're supposed to be happy. My wife broke our kids. She turned childhood into a never-ending SAT prep course. I don't know how to fix this, but I know I have to try before it's too late.